The dust exploded under her feet, a cloud of ochre billowing outwards with each powerful stride. The earth trembled. It was Nala, a white rhino, charging, a mountain of muscle and horn, a primal force unleashed. Her every movement spoke of raw power and unwavering determination. The sound was thunder, a deep, resonating rumble rolling across the dry earth, amplified by the vastness of the savanna. It was a warning, a declaration. Her target, a shadow that did not belong, an intrusion upon her ancient domain, a foreign presence that threatened the delicate balance of her world. The men in the jeep froze, their laughter silenced, hearts pounding against their ribs like trapped birds. The air crackled with tension. This was no ordinary animal, this was something more. This was a force of nature, a spirit of the savanna, a guardian of the wild. She embodied the resilience and untamed beauty of Africa itself. Just as impact seemed certain, a collision that felt inevitable, Nala stopped, her massive head lowered, the formidable horn a clear threat, rumbling a warning that echoed across the plains. She stood her ground, a silent statue of power, a monument to the enduring strength of the natural world. The tourists stared, breathless, awed by the scars on her hide, each one a testament to battles fought and won, and the ancient wisdom that shone in her deep, knowing eyes. She told them without words that they were guests in her kingdom, and that respect for this land was paramount. A small movement behind her, a subtle shift in the tall grass. A calf, Kwezi, peeked out, his curiosity overcoming his fear. He was the reason for her fierce protection, the future she was determined to safeguard. With a final snort, a sound that carried both warning and dismissal, Nala turned, gently nudging Kwezi back into the sheltering embrace of the bush. The two rhinos melted into the landscape, their silhouettes fading against the setting sun, their bond unbreakable, a symbol of hope. The tourists watched, forever changed by the encounter. They hadn't just seen a rhino, they had witnessed something truly extraordinary. They'd met Nala, the legendary survivor, a queen in her domain. They'd witnessed the hope for her kind, a fragile but powerful flame, in a world full of danger. The savanna stretched golden, an endless sea of grass shimmering in the fading light. Under the vast sky, a canvas of orange and purple hues painted by the setting sun. The air was still, holding its breath before the cool of night descended. Nala's world, beautiful and dangerous, a constant dance between life and death. Years ago, she'd survived a brutal attack, a harrowing experience that forever changed her. That left a scar, a permanent reminder etched into her thick hide, and stole her first calf, a loss that haunted her waking hours and whispered through her dreams. Now, with Kwezi by her side, a second chance at motherhood, her mission was clear: protect her son, nurture him, and guide him through the perils of the savanna. She taught him the ways of the wild, the ancient knowledge passed down through generations. What to eat, the nutritious grasses that sustained them, where to drink, the precious waterholes that dotted the landscape, how to listen for danger, the subtle signs that could mean life or death. Kwezi, playful but cautious, a perfect blend of innocence and awareness, never strayed far, always within the comforting presence of his mother. Nala was a legend among rangers, her story whispered with respect and admiration, a symbol of hope and resilience, a testament to the enduring power of motherhood. But the threat of poachers was never far, a dark shadow lurking on the horizon. Her horn was a prize worth more than gold, a deadly allure that put a target on her back. As the sun set, Nala grew vigilant, her senses heightened, scanning the surroundings for any sign of danger. Leading Kwezi to a hidden thicket, a secluded sanctuary amongst the thorny bushes. She settled but did not sleep, her body resting but her mind wide awake, ears tuned to every sound, every rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig. She had made a silent promise, a vow whispered on the wind: she would not fail again. The moon hung thin in the black sky, the savanna alive with night sounds. But tonight, there was a new sound. The soft crunch of boots, the whisper of poachers. Two men crept toward the waterhole, rifles ready, hunting Nala and her calf. Nala's ears caught the unnatural sound. She rose, alert, placing herself between Kwezi and danger. The scent of man was unmistakable. Every instinct screamed to run, but Kwezi was too young. Nala stood her ground, a living shield. The poachers crept closer, one raising his rifle, crosshairs on Nala. Through the scope, he saw the calf and hesitated, haunted by a memory. In that moment, Nala charged, roaring, a mother's fury unleashed. The night exploded with her defiance. The fight for survival had begun. Nala charged with unstoppable force, an avalanche of fury and instinct. The poachers, caught off guard, stumbled in terror, their rifle forgotten. They had underestimated the heart of a mother. Just as Nala closed in, headlights cut through the darkness. A ranger's vehicle skidded to a halt. Elias, a dedicated ranger, leapt out, aiming his rifle, not at Nala, but at the poachers. The men froze, trapped between Rhino and Ranger. Nala, still burning with rage, swerved toward the vehicle, challenging this new intruder. Elias stood his ground, calm but tense. He recognized her, the scarred survivor. Nala paused, uncertain, as memories flickered between them. The standoff held for a breathless moment. The night was changed forever. The tension hung heavy in the air as Nala approached. The moonlight cast long shadows, amplifying the drama of the moment. Nala halted just feet from Elias, her eyes softening, a flicker of recognition perhaps, or maybe just a sense of calm amidst the chaos. The rage that had driven her moments before seemed to dissipate, replaced by a cautious curiosity. He slowly lowered his rifle, a gesture of peace, a silent promise that he meant no harm, speaking her name. "Nala, it's me. You're safe now." His voice was soft, soothing, a stark contrast to the harsh reality of their encounter. He hoped she would remember him. The poachers, now completely surrounded by rangers, their faces etched with defeat, watched in disbelief. Their plan had crumbled, their greed thwarted. Years ago, Elias had been a poacher himself, a life he now deeply regretted. On a night he'd spared Nala's life, a decision made in a moment of unexpected empathy, changing his own forever. That single act of kindness had set him on a new path. He'd become a ranger, seeking redemption, hoping to atone for his past sins by protecting the very creatures he once hunted. Always wondering what became of the rhino with the scar. He often thought about her, hoping she was safe and thriving. Now, here she was, a symbol of resilience, a survivor, a mother, proving that even in the face of immense danger, life finds a way. Nala seemed to recognize him, a glimmer of understanding in her eyes, sensing no threat, only a shared history, a bond forged in a moment of grace. With a gentle snort, she turned to Kwezi, her calf, reassuring him, reminding him that he was safe under her protection. As the rangers led the poachers away, justice was finally served. Elias watched Nala and her calf disappear into the bush, their silhouettes fading into the darkness. Their story was a reminder of the best and worst of humanity, a testament to the choices we make and the impact they have. It was survival, against all odds. Love, a mother's unwavering devotion, and redemption, a second chance earned through courage and compassion. In the heart of the wild, where life and death dance a constant ballet, it's never too late to change, to choose a different path. Compassion can triumph over cruelty, offering hope where there was once only despair. And hope endures as long as mothers like Nala walk the savannah, carrying the future on their strong backs.